So we've talked a little bit about the owners' meetings going on in Orlando. They did approve a new kickoff rule. This is what it looks like graphically. So the ball will be kicked off from the 35-yard line. Receiving team lines up at their 35 with the line. The kicking team lines up at the receiving team's 40-yard line, and the landing zone is between the 20 and the goal line. If this looks similar to people that watch spring football, it is very similar to the XFL. Here's kind of what it looks like. And so what they're doing in essence is they're shortening the long collisions that you get where people run down and knock down gunners. It's intriguing. The special teams coaches are the ones that have come up with it. So, okay. Let's see what it does. I could see where that would mitigate some of the injuries that you had on kickoff team, and people running 40 yards and hitting each other.
Yeah, this is just a swing at keeping kickoff a viable play, and I'm sure the receiving team frontline blockers are going to be happy about this rule because you get teed off on in that situation where you're sprinting 35 yards one way just to turn around and catch a bullet. But I do think that this is going to bring about some interesting circumstances to where if you have two players back there, it's going to be very rare that both your returners are of equal skill. So there's always going to be a guy that the kicking team wants to get the ball. Someone like the Browns, you got Nyheim Hines, but you also got Prochet. You could also throw Ford back there. There's a couple things you could play with, but I do think that by doing this, I think you will see kickoff become more relevant again as far as teams searching for kick returners. It had basically become a ceremonial play, for all sakes and purposes. So to get juice back into it, to give it some life, I don't think it'll be something astronomical, but would I be surprised if 2 or 3 kickoffs get returned this year for touchdowns? I will not. And so then it turns to teams searching for these returners, maybe even through the draft. Drafting a guy for that singular purpose that in years past they would have passed on because it didn't make that much of an impact in the game. So I think this could impact the game in several ways. I'm interested to see how it plays out.